Hey viewers, how's it going? My name is Tuyi, your host for Tuyi the Movie Geek. Now in this episode, I'm going to be talking about movies we released for the wrong reason. Alright, yeah. Now, there have been some... Hey, can we please cut music? Thank you. Now, there have been some movies that were re-released for the right reason. For example, movies get re-released to celebrate the anniversary. Movies like Die Hard, The Dark Knight, Grease, and the original Star Wars. They all got re-released to celebrate their 10th or 20th anniversary. Now, saying that I wasn't around when Star Wars and Grease were released in 1977 and 1978. So it was great that they released those two movies 20 years later to celebrate the anniversary. Watching those two iconic movies on the big screen was the great experience that I had. Now, there are movies re-released for the wrong reason. Like this movie, despite being a box office hit, they would re-release it so they can make more money than its rival. Or this movie that did poorly at the box office, they would re-release it with proper promotional material so that it might do well at the box office. Or this movie that was released with an R-rated version, but then they would re-release it with a PG version in order to attract children and family. I call all that typical Hollywood dumb move. Here are 3 movies I've selected, beginning with one of my all-time favorite movies of the 1970s, Saturday Night Fever. Saturday Night Fever. It's a 1977 disco drama. When it got released, it became a huge commercial success. It made disco music popular all over the world. The soundtrack performed by the Bee Gees became the best-selling soundtracks of all time. And John Travolta, who at that time was well known for his TV role in the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter, became a sensation movie star. The movie was rated R, so teenagers couldn't watch it, but still the movie made money at the box office. But despite all that, they decided to re-release it with a PG version, which means that they toned down all the R-rated scenes for it to become a PG rated movie. Are they insane? How much money do they need to make? The PG version of Saturday Night Fever was re-released in 1979. They toned down all the foul languages, cut out the nudity, and multiple rape scenes. Okay, that's part of the multiple rape scenes. I can understand that. I'm not a big fan of watching characters being raped. Anyway, they did all that to attract teenagers. They even used their advantage to pair the movie to John Travolta's other blockbuster movie, Grease. Now, the producer, Robert Stigwood, criticized the decision to re-release Saturday Night Fever as a PG version movie. He quotes, "The PG version does not have the same impact as the R-rated version." He's right. I've seen the PG version 24 years ago. I didn't like it. Here's the second movie that did poorly at the box office, and it got re-released with proper promotional material, hoping that the movie will do well. Wonder Boys, a 2000 comedy drama directed by the late Curtis Hanson and starring Michael Douglas. When the movie was released, critics praised it for its clever screenplay and the performances of Michael Douglas and Tobey Maguire. It received 4 Golden Globe nominations, including one for Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy for Michael Douglas, and it received 3 Oscar nominations. It won for Best Original Song at the Golden Globes and the Oscars. When I saw the movie, I enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite movies starring Michael Douglas. Surprisingly, it didn't do well at the box office. Why didn't it do well? The critics blamed Paramount Pictures for not promoting the movie very well. They criticized the poster of a headshot of Michael Douglas, saying that he looked like Robin Williams. So people will probably think that it's a Robin Williams movie. Curtis Hanson and the producer Scott Rudin decided to re-release the movie with proper promotional material. They used a new poster, hoping that the movie will attract a wider audience and make the box office. Despite their efforts, the movie still failed at the box office. It grossed $33 million worldwide against a budget of $55 million. It's a box office flop. Here is the third and final movie I've selected. It's currently the highest grossing movie of 2019 and the second highest grossing movie of all time. Avengers Endgame, the most successful Marvel Cinematic Universe movie of all time. It has grossed over $2.7 billion. So why are they re-releasing it? I'll tell you why. They wanted to beat Avatar, the #1 highest grossing movie of all time. That is crazy. Why are they re-releasing Avengers Endgame? It has done so well at the box office. Why is Disney embarrassing itself by attempting to beat Avatar? That is so wrong. Are they becoming greedy now? They want more money, or they just want Avengers to be #1 highest grossing movie of all time? Come on, you guys. Stop making this a competition. The movie is currently playing in 2025 cinemas. That is a lot. Usually re-release movies don't play in that many cinemas. Well, people don't like the re-release movie. Well, what I mean is that they added new footages in order to attract people, and the movie Avengers will make more money than Avatar. But their effort did not work. People hated the new scenes, and Avengers is still behind Avatar. It will never make the top movie of all time. That's all I have for this episode. It's time for me to say goodbye. So, goodbye, and see you on the next episode of Tuyi, the movie.